Good morning Year 2 and welcome to this week's Praise Assembly. We are so excited that even though we're not at school, we're still trying to bring you our Learners of the Week, our Stars of the Week, and also during this assembly we'll be sharing a story and also one of our favourite East Park songs. We're so glad you're tuning in to watch our assembly. We're going to start by going over to Year 2 Reg 1 and to find out who Mrs King has chosen for her learner and her star this week.
Good morning and welcome to Year 2's Assembly. It's lovely to be part of this with you and share Reg 1's learner and star. This week it's been particularly tricky to choose our learner as lots of you have sent in different varieties of homework. But I've decided to really think hard and I went with Ash Warrior. She has sent in a lovely piece of writing including all of our Year 2 skills, including lots of our learning and showcasing how amazing she is as a new writer. Also, we've been asked to choose star. This is a little bit tricky at the moment as we're not at school, but I've been thinking hard how they link to our East Park 8, and I have chose Jack Day for resilience. He's been working really hard on Rockstar and he has managed to top our leaderboard with 15,000 tokens. Who's going to challenge him next week?
Congratulations on your resilience star.
A big thank you to all of Year 2 Reg 2 who have been sending in so much learning to our year group email, and also to those children who have been really busy playing times tables rock stars. I've had to have a really big think this week, but I have chosen a learner this week who not only made a fantastic acrostic poem for Easter, he also did a fantastic Easter picture and also made a really brilliant maths game that I can't wait to play once we're back at school. And so our learner this week is Arjun. And our star this week is for a young boy in our class who has been really creative with his learning at home. A couple of weeks ago we set a science learning project to learn all about plants. This young boy went into his own garden, planted his own bulbs, and now over the next couple of weeks is able to watch his own plant grow and therefore learn lots about the life cycle of a plant. And so for creativity, our star of the week in Year 2 Reg 2 is Troy.
Congratulations on your creativity star.
Hi Year 2 Reg 3, Mrs Belcher here. I'm really pleased to be able to come to you today to be able to let you know who our learner and who our star is for this week. Our learner, well, this young gentleman has sent in lots of work through a parent email showing his acrostic poems, his board game, his beautiful artwork that he has produced, all that is linked to our weekly home learning, and that is Tyler. So well done, Tyler. You could tell me step by step how you made that board game, and it looked really challenging with the fractions questions that you included as well, so well done. Now for our star. Well, star this week has got to be for creativity. It's another young man from Reg 3, and this young man has been so creative at home. His mum and dad and him have had lots of fun, and I've written down a whole list in my notepad of what he's been up to. He's done finger painting for a spring picture, den making to do some reading, made a volcano. He's done some Joe Wicks exercising, indoor agility course. He's even been planning the holiday he wants to go on once we return back to school. And that young man is Riley. So well done, Riley. So many lovely ideas. You've done lots of the learning we've asked you to get involved with, but also come up with some great ideas for yourself too. So well done. Keep it up, boys. We're really proud of you.
Congratulations on your creativity star.
This week in our Year 2 assembly is called the Stay Home Superheroes. I hope you enjoy it. Once upon a time there was a big busy world, and in this big busy world there lived a little boy called William. William loved going to school, going to the park with his mum and going swimming with his dad. But one day everything started to change. William heard on the news that there was a big problem. The problem was so big that it started to spread all over the world. All the grown-ups were talking about it. All the children were talking about it. In fact, every single person in the whole world was talking about it. Everyone started to feel worried and scared about the big problem. Soon, the big problem caused changes. At first, Dad stopped going to work. Then Mum stopped taking him swimming, and then he found out that school was cancelled. And day by day, the big busy world he lived in got quieter and quieter and quieter. William was confused. He felt scared too. He had so many questions. What was going on? Would it be okay? How could they stop the big problem? He went to ask his mum all of his big questions. It's okay to be scared and worried. Lots of other children feel that way. Even adults feel scared too sometimes, Mum told him and gave him a big hug. But all of the very best, cleverest people in the whole world are working hard to fix the big problem right now, she explained. This made him feel a bit better. Surely the cleverest people in the world could find a way to fix it. But it was such a big problem, and he was still scared. He had to do something. Mum explained that there were lots and lots of special helpers working hard to save the world and stop the problem. Like superheroes, said William. Just like superheroes, said Mum, smiling. William wanted to be a superhero too. This was his chance. Super William to the rescue. He jumped up, ready to run outside and join all the other superheroes to fight off the big problem and save the world. But his mum stopped him and locked the door. Hey, how can I go and fight the big problem if I'm stuck inside, he said. Well, we do need your help. Everyone is going to have to help to solve this big problem, and you are going to have to do a very special job indeed. You are going to become a stay-home superhero. William had never heard of that kind of superhero before. Mum told him that stay-home superheroes could help fight off the big problem by using their stay-home superpowers. But what were they? He tried so hard, but he didn't have super strength or super speed either. In fact, he felt exactly the same as before. The big problem can't be solved with super strength or super speed. The big problem will only stop growing if all the new superheroes use their stay-home superpower to stay at home. In fact, if all the new stay-home superheroes work together, the big problem will get smaller and smaller and smaller every single day until it goes away, Mum explained. But staying home is a boring superpower, said William in a grump. Boring? No way. You have the superpower to make this fun, and staying home is how you can help to save the whole world. There's nothing more powerful than that. Just staying home and having fun could save the world, and he would be a real-life superhero. William started to feel excited. He started to feel powerful too. He couldn't wait to tell all his friends that they could turn into stay-home superheroes just like him. William got to work quickly, using his superhero creativity to think of all the fun things he could do at home. He made a long list with his mum and dad. Pillow forts, cooking, games, dancing, puppet shows, singing, movies and more. Even better, William found out he could still play in his garden and go outside too, as long as he stayed away from all of the other superheroes who lived in different houses. They could wave to each other and wink because they all knew the special job they were doing. William did miss playing with his friends and going swimming and to the park, but then he remembered how important his new superhero job was. He was helping to save the whole world, and that made him feel so good inside. He was so proud of himself. Then he fired up his superpowers, ready to find something fun to do. William, the stay-home superhero, and all his superhero friends worked hard together to help save the world, all without leaving their homes. And now you know that you are a superhero too. So East Park superheroes, I hope you enjoyed listening to that story in assembly today. We are now going to go over to Mr. Joseph for our song. us to the end of our praise assembly this week. So year 2, we hope you've enjoyed sharing our assembly where we have celebrated learners, stars, shared a story and sang a fantastic song as well. Please make sure that you keep sending in your learning via our year 2 parents at eastparkacademy.com year group page. Keep playing lots on Times Tables Rockstars, and don't forget, starting this week, Mrs. Sargent has also launched our YouTube storytelling competition, so do keep sending in your entries. We hope you've enjoyed today's assembly. We can't wait to see you this time next week, so make sure you stay safe, keep having fun at home, don't forget to wash those hands, and we'll finish our assembly like we always do by joining in by saying our school motto.
Help us to take care of each other and grow our hearts and minds.